I went to Alex's house yesterday for a listening party. So he invited all of his friends over and asked everybody to bring a couple of pieces of music that really meant something to them or that they just really liked. And so we all brought our songs and we listened to them, and it was really nice. And it was really nice to hear the reasons why people liked certain songs and the memories that they conjured up. I like the idea, so I thought I would have a listening party on my own right now to tell you all of my favourite songs at this very moment. I don't know if I'm allowed to put the songs in the video because of copyright, so I'm just going to explain them really well, which kind of defeats the point of the listening party, but I'll put the links to the songs in the description and you can listen to them in your own time. Maybe I'll make a Spotify playlist or something. My first favourite song at this point in time is It Ain't Me Babe by Bob Dylan. I think this song is the most beautiful and a little bit gut-wrenching song that I have listened to in the past couple of weeks. The song for me is about pushing someone away because you don't think you're good enough for them. Telling them it's not me you're looking for, even if you might be. Maybe that's not why Bob wrote it. Wow, it's so weird calling him Bob. Just his first name? Bob. Yeah, we're on a first name basis. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's why he wrote it, but it's a very heartbreaking song. The thing I like the most about Bob Dylan songs, or the ones that I listen to, is that there's no real crescendo, but by the end of the song you feel like you've listened to a whole song and like it's ended and it's given you enough. So yeah, this song is really beautiful and I listen to it before I go to bed. And I'm trying to learn it on guitar, but I don't know, I feel kind of awkward about singing songs that are by the greats, because I don't want people to come at me and say that I'm too young and I don't understand. But maybe I will cover this song because it's particularly resonating, and I think it's something timeless that can be interpreted in loads of ways and by every person ever that speaks English. So moving on from that song, my second favourite song at this very moment in time is If I Believe You by the 1975, which is vastly different in that I think it's quite an abrasive song, and the song's all about God and not necessarily in a positive way. I'm not sitting here saying God doesn't exist or stating my opinion on the matter at all, but I think the song really resonates with me because it reminds me of my own relationship with God growing up, going to religious schools and almost feeling like I was missing out on something because I just didn't quite feel that God relationship. Also, just musically, this song is really, really cool, and the choir comes in and it's this all immersive experience if you're wearing headphones. It just makes me feel everything and it's really beautiful. So there's a solo in it that's amazing, and I was like, oh, it's a saxophone for ages, and then I googled it and it's a flugelhorn, but I'm not sure if that's another word for saxophone. Let me know if you know, but I like it, whatever it is. And it's I don't know, the whole song just makes you want to go like that with your face. It's just a really good song and I really enjoy it. Moving on to number 3, my third favourite song right now is kind of one of my just permanently favourite songs, but I thought I'd bring it up. She by Ed Sheeran. Last night me and Alex gigged and we played this song and introduced it. And a lady in the crowd said, "No, I hate Ed Sheeran, please don't." And then we sang it, and I think she kind of liked it, because it's not typical Ed Sheeran. Not that I don't like typical Ed Sheeran, I bloody love typical Ed Sheeran. But this song is one of his older songs from 2010. And it's on this EP called Songs I Wrote with Amy, which I don't know if it's the best EP ever, or if I just think it's the best EP ever because I listened to it at a really nice time in my life. But it's really sick and you should definitely listen to it. But this is the best song on the EP in my opinion. Lyrically, it's so cool, and there's this line, "And strange as it seems, she's endless to me. She's just like paperwork, but harder to read." It's just one of those bittersweet songs about moving on when there's not necessarily anything wrong, but you just need to. And the drums in it are really, really cool. I'm realising that I'm just saying everything is cool, I have no descriptive words, but the drums are really cool and it's a really cool song. Oh, it's just so good. Song number 4 on today's list is My Old Man by Joni Mitchell. And I think I really like this song at the moment because I feel a lot of love around me, from everybody, but particularly my boyfriend. It's so nice to listen to a song that translates into exactly how you're feeling. And this song is just so sweet and pure, and her head voice is like unreal and magnificent and angelic. One of those. Yeah, and it's just like it just puts me in a good mood every single time, and I adore it. So my last song, number 5, is Big Sur by The Thrills. I played this song last night at the listening party. And this song kind of, I don't know, it reminds me of being a kid and it being summertime. And I think the first time I ever heard it, my dad played it in the car when we were in Spain and we were driving somewhere, I think to the supermarket. It just conjures up like the best memories ever, and being in like sandals and my first perfume, which was a Barbie perfume. Like the whole song just sounds like summer, and it's so bright and wonderful and makes you feel amazing. And on top of it feeling like summer, like in Australia, it's just turned to spring and everything is blooming and the sun is out and you feel warm, and I feel hot, like I need to wind the window down, which is a strange thing because it's been so cold and so rainy, and this song just feels like a new day. Like when you get to the end of the month on your calendar and then you turn the page to like the brand new photo and the brand new month, that's what that song sounds like to me. So those are my top 5 songs at this very moment in time. I really hope you can listen to them, and I hope you love them too. And if you hate them, you can tell me. If you love them, you can tell me. If you know songs that are kind of similar to them or even better, you should totally tell me and I will listen to them. And I will tell you if they're good or bad. Although, like, obviously it depends who's listening and no song is good or bad. Apart from, like, Friday, I think we can universally say that's not a good song. Happy weekend! Thank you for watching. I'm trying to do a few more videos like this now where I talk and say things, so yeah, I might see you again soon.